The U.S. Army is reviewing a video making its way around social media centered around Kid Rock. It showed Apache helicopters flying near the singer's Nashville home over the weekend. Kid Rock shared the video on Instagram. It shows him saluting those helicopters. The choppers were also spotted flying over the No Kings rally in downtown Nashville. A protester shared these photos with us. Now, in a statement, Fort Campbell leaders say the helicopters were flying over Nashville for training and that it was, quote, entirely coincidental that happened the same day as the No Kings rally. They also say they have strict safety regulations for their helicopters. Military helicopters are very expensive for context here, especially Apaches. Data shows these choppers cost more than $5,000 an hour to operate. That includes fuel, maintenance, crew training, and spare parts.